AI for images is good, not great, and it still disappoints me. Again, it's good, but not great. Inside of Ideogram, which is still really my go-to for creating these mock-up ebook covers that I create for the products under my Prompt PsyOps brand. That is my philosophy where I focus on how to use AI as a marketer, specifically how to use AI not for images or video, but to use AI to help us craft a compelling, clear, and concise message. This is inside of Ideogram, and this is the final product that I'm going to use, and this is going to make me money. Don't misunderstand me. This is good enough to use for my purposes, and I'm going to use this to make money. But I want to go back to Google Gemini, and yes, Nano Banana. You can see the little image with the banana down here in the describe your image area of the Gemini Flash 2.5 interface. I added an image of myself, and then I said, change the image of me into an image holding a book in the mockup. The mockup being up here, I entered the book, and then I had it mock it up to an iMac, and you can see what it did. It laid it down on the table, then it created the book sort of in the iMac screen, but not really good. Again, I wasn't really clear and concise with my instructions. Here, change the image of me holding the book in the mock-up. Here is the image that you saw on the thumbnail for this YouTube video, not to scale because it looks like I'm holding a little tiny dinky book, not like even a real book like this is, not a large hardcover book like if I was holding this book, but still, it's obviously not to scale if we're talking about me holding up a book in real life. So then I said, please make the book to scale, and me holding it in my right hand, pointing to the book, setting left to the table. Again, good, but not great. So then I had to make me standing up. It sort of makes my head look weird here. Of course, my head is already weird looking in real life. I don't need AI making it even weirder. So then I said, just make the iMac or create the iMac screen and add the prompt psyops text to the screen, and then put the text or put the book next to the iMac. Then it added this extra text here on the spine. So then I go through this conversation of remove the office background. And then I was like, wait, it still has that text on there. So I clearly tell it to remove the text on the spine of the book. That's what this command is telling me. So if I'm having this conversation with you, if you're my graphic designer, I'm like, yeah, what is this funky text? Remove this text off the spine. That's probably going to get instantly removed. No, it removed the book. Add the book back to the image, but do not put the extra text on the spine. The text is still on the spine. Remove the extra text from the book spine and do not change anything else in the image. The book is gone. Here is the book. Add this book to the image. I re-uploaded the image. It adds it back to the image, and now it's added even more extra text to the spine. So finally, I come back and I actually ask it. So now I'm interfacing with the AI like I would like a real assistant. Why did you add the extra text to the book spine? I did not ask for that. Please remove that. It apologizes, and it says it understands that you want the spine to be blank. Here's the updated image. It took away the book again. The book is completely gone. Why? You're absolutely right. I apologize again. Here's the image with the book present. There is no book. And like I said when I started the video, this is really good. It's super impressive. And I made a video just a few weeks ago or a few days ago, and I was impressed with what you're able to do and where this is headed. But obviously this is not the scale. Again, Ideogram, this is something that I'm going to use on a sales page, and I'm going to make money selling this product using this image. And I no longer need to outsource it or try to mock this up myself like inside of Canva and do an okay job. No, I have a good ebook cover mockup. I have a really good one. It's not great, but then I get excited about going to Gemini. Now I want to go back to this and show you something here. Again, why I'm disappointed. Because I uploaded this image and this image. This is the image that I was using, or I was using ChatGPT, and this is the image that ChatGPT gave me. I'm working with ChatGPT to outline and clean up my text and sort of organize my thoughts to create this product, a non-techie AI tech guide for marketers that I'm going to sell under the Prompt Psyops brand. So I have it mock me up a 3D cover mock-up, and I'm like, ooh, cool. Instead of doing what I normally do in ChatGPT and then taking it over to Ideogram, and what I normally would do is mock this up, and then I would do what I'm doing here. I would provide something that I know that I like from inside of my main Prompt Psyops brand, sort of the colors and the schemes and the styles that I've settled on for all of my products, or for the majority of my products, sort of like my brand colors, right? My brand style guide. And I take that over to Gemini 2.0, 2.5 with Nano Banana down here under the image, add the tool, describe your image. And I said, make the AI, non-techie AI guide for marketers match the style, color scheme, and branding it is the MMO protocol. So I wanted it to match. Here you can see that it created an image, but it didn't show it to me. Or originally it showed it to me, but while I was making, or before I was getting ready to make this video, it decided to just not show it to me. No matter, I've tried to reload this and it doesn't load the image anymore. So the image is gone. But the idea was it created something like this, and it had some extra text. So I told it to remove it, and then it created this. There was some extra text here in this middle between these two gold bars where my little finger pointer is. And I told it to remove it. Then I said, try again. And I got this. Then it was the same thing here that you see here, but you can't see it anymore. I can't see it anymore. Again, disappointed, all right? Trying to use this as an assistant and trying to use it to actually create an image that's usable. Good, but not great. And in this case, not even good. So here I go, okay, and you can read, my description. And if my prompting is off, like, how do you get more precise with the instructions other than just iterating through the process? Again, if I was talking to a person, this wouldn't be an issue. But if I get to the point, and that's what I liked originally or initially about Nano Banana with Google Gemini, was I didn't need to speak like a designer. My original first try of this, it worked really well and I was impressed by it. I even used it for one of my YouTube thumbnails. So now I was going to try it specifically for the purpose of these e-cover book mock-ups, and I haven't been impressed. Disappointed is the word that I would use, because it didn't take my instructions to resize it. And then finally it came down here, and again, I'm like, let's try again, resize it. And then finally I said, make me a prompt that describes this image for another AI to create a similar image. So you can see here that this is what I got, starting from this, moving to Google Nano Banana with a mock-up that I already have that I created inside of Ideogram, and sort of set the colors, the color scheme and the text and everything for my brand, and then went through this process and again wound up disappointed, but then take this that I'm almost happy with and then get a prompt that I can give Ideogram, and then I take that into Ideogram and I finally get a solution. But you can see my frustration and my disappointment with where AI images altogether are. Don't get me wrong, amazingly fascinated and love what we have with AI and the ability to do AI images, but AI images are good. They're not great. AI video, don't get me started. It's a total disappointment still for me. But I mean, I'm not afraid of doing video or speaking to you here on the YouTube channel. This is the most powerful form of communication that there is possible right now here in 2025 as we go into 2026. And AI isn't taking this over. What we have right here, AI isn't taking this over anytime soon. Now, these images, they're good. I'm going to make money with it, and I wanted to share that with you using Google Gemini, Nano Banana, using ChatGPT to create images, and using Ideogram. I use all three of those tools. And over in my affiliating school group, you can see it here on the screen right now. There's a link in the description. Here inside of this affiliating school group, this is the kind of thing that I talk about with everyone that's currently a member. We're all in there looking at how to use my proven top strategy of traffic to an offer and add people to an email list. We're all looking at this proven top strategy and following a 9-step roadmap. And in step 2, we talk about tools, tech, and time. And one of those tools and the technology that we're diving into and spending time with is AI. Mostly to craft clear, concise messages with the written word, but also AI images and then AI video as it gets better and I'll say cheaper and more of something that we can realistically use. But honestly, I don't see that on the horizon anytime soon versus what we're doing right here, right now, either showing our screen without our face or showing our face and having a real conversation with the people here on the other side of the camera, just like me talking to you. Link in the description for my affiliating school group where I'm having a discussion and the discussion is being continued like the discussion that we just had here in this video. I look forward to seeing you inside the group, and I'll talk to you then. Bye.